fine, we still got it. Good, he fucks that up, that's fine. Okay, now we've got some gaming. We've got some gaming, ladies and gentlemen. Gaming is in the room with us. For now. I'm actually being allowed to capitalise from their mistakes. Okay, here we go. It's only took them to monumentally fuck up. But yeah, here we go. Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. Interactive gaming, following the previous video. This is all I want. Their mistakes actually actively hinder their game. As they fucking should. Because it's a PvP game. That's what I'm looking for, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not because it's a win. It's because their mistakes led to their downfall. That, ladies and gentlemen, right there, and I know I'm talking down to you as though you're not intelligent and all this kind of stuff, but that, right there, is what an ASYM should be like. I'm not being actively punished, or my chances of winning are not running away while they are consistently just turning their fucking brains off all the way through it, right? Okay. I've got my favourite map. We've de-stressed. Okay. Can't do it when she's up there, can I? I can do it when she's up there. Okay. And blink. We do have bamboozle. Right. There's another one here. Forgot about the bamboozle. That isn't it. Good. Ruined their vault as well, I think. I think we might have lost the game though. So I won't do it. It's fine. Right. In the chair. See, the game would be a lot better if it didn't have this in it. This is the only problem I have with it. Because we've got this on top of cipher speeds. Which just makes it completely fucking imbalanced. Lose a lot. That didn't land on it despite being point blank. Okay. There's enough though. Assuming he's not here, he isn't good on there. We've only done one, at least it's not all five. Who is this? Novelist. Where's Max thing, you know? We're at 2 ciphers, potentially 1. One there. Say it once, say it again, you should be able to kick these. Abnormal should be base kit. Let's revive, we're going back over there then. It's a composer, I think. Especially when they get increased gen speeds for 0 reason. Prospector waiting on that. Is it Sarah? The revive coming in. Messed it up there. It's fine, I'm still there. Good, he fucks that up, that's fine. Okay, now we've got some gaming. We've got some gaming, ladies and gentlemen. Gaming is in the room with us. For now. I'm actually being allowed to capitalise from their mistakes. Good. Get him on that chair. He somehow revives himself. Let's go for it. Get him on there. Right, that's one out. Disagree with that. It's fine. Okay, here we go. It's only took them to monumentally fuck up. But yeah, here we go. Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. Interactive gaming, following the previous video. This is all I want. Their mistakes actually actively hinder their game. As they fucking should. Because it's a PvP game. Get rid of that. That's all I fucking want, boys. I forgot it was inside, it's fine. Okay. I can't see where he is because of the fucking skin, dude. Get you on there. I'll get you chaired. He's miles away as well. No, surrendered. There you go. It's fine. That's what I'm looking for, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not because it's a win, it's because their mistakes led to their downfall. That, ladies and gentlemen, right there, and I know I'm talking down to you as though you're not intelligent and all this kind of stuff, but that, right there, is what an ASYM should be like. I'm not being actively punished, or my chances of winning are not running away while they are consistently just turning their fucking brains off all the way through it, right? I know what targets to go for in them situations, but a lot of the fucking time, these ASYMs, this one and DBD included, make me look stupid in them particular instances, and that is why the temperature rises, you know, because I'm, in a lot of them situations, I'm powerless with this, yeah? They can be doing all this kind of shit, what you've seen on the screen, what you've just seen in this game, and they will still draw. That, no bueno. No, that's not what a PvP game is, that is not what an ASYM is, that is exactly where I am coming from when I start ranting about the game, whether it's IDV or whether it's DBD, right? I'm sick of this meta, right, in these particular games of IDV, and it is a meta as well, of them coasting by on every fucking mistake they make, everywhere, and I'm not allowed to punish it. And a lot of this does come down to it being time-based, because you'll, in a lot of situations, you'll have somebody else doing gens or ciphers, whatever. The reason we got this one was because they got overcommitted to saving themselves. They still could have won that, and that's obviously the part where I'm still not 100% in agreement with it, because they're fucking up monumentally in front of your eyes, and they can still get a draw. They can still win it, you know, by just playing like complete shit. And again, I'm not insulting these four when I say this. I'm saying it as a fucking a standard, a an analysis, you know, of just what it's like in these ASYMs, which is why I always say the time-based ASYM is the worst form of ASYM, because it just promotes low skill play and just completely lets people escape on fucking bare minimum, mate. Literally bare minimum. As long as you've got one or two people on a team doing gens or ciphers, you will fucking escape. That's the long and short of it. It doesn't matter how shit you are at looping. It doesn't matter how shit you are at using your character's abilities in this game. Don't fucking matter. You will draw. The hunter could be a fucking master, #1 in the world, still fucking draw against it. You know, it is what it is. As I've said in the past with the whole ASYM situation, Evolve did it so much better, and I don't say it just because it's Evolve. I say it because Evolve was a combat-based ASYM. It was skill-based. It was skill-based on the monster. It was skill-based on the hunter. The way you used your abilities and the way you combated each other to basically health race each other down to 0 mattered in that game. It rewarded understanding your monster. It rewarded understanding your hunter. Here, it doesn't fucking matter at all if you master your hunter. It does not fucking matter at all, because it's just second chances back to back, and obviously it being time based. As long as they're doing ciphers, as long as they're doing gens, the hunter will have no fucking chance whatsoever. You know, it is bad game design. I've said this fucking numerous times, dude. And I have to sound like a bastard every time I say it, because I'm not here to fucking hate on every game I play, dude, but it's just the alternate things that we had, the other options prior to what the ASYM genre is today, were fucking better. They just were. They were more engaging, they were more exciting, they had more depth to them, there was more of fucking everything, you know, in enjoyment. It felt good to win on Hunter if you beat a skilled monster. It felt good to beat a skilled team on monster in that particular game. Here, it's just constant fucking stress, because they all have ways to save each other. They all have iframe mechanics. They all have fucking insta heals whenever the last fucking cipher pops. You know, all this kind of shit. It's stupid, dumb shit, dude. It just doesn't need to exist. And I've also said, as I said in that one, that the hunters should be able to kick gens in this game, because the ciphers are way too fucking quick. There's a reason, and obviously somebody said this in my Discord, probably a couple of days back now, whenever this goes out. Probably going out tomorrow with the video prior to this, because I wanted to do this as a bit of an addressing video, and we actually got content that actually was a perfect match for what I was trying to capture to show you following that video. Yeah, with the speed of ciphers in this game, mate, you should be able to regress them as a thing, you know, as a base kit. You know, you could literally put cipher regression in this game by kicking ciphers, and it wouldn't make much of a difference in terms of balance and meta. It really wouldn't. It would actually make the game healthier, at least from my perspective anyway, because I'd actually be able to defend ciphers then, rather than it just being a case of losing 3 in your first chase and then just going for a draw, which is very unhealthy as far as I'm concerned. Like, it's very boring gameplay, especially when it happens like 6 or 7 games back to back, and it just makes you not want to play the game anymore. But there it is. I'm not a monster, you know, based on the previous video. I don't go around on these games just to fucking hate on them for no reason. I don't want to sit here doing the rant video for this particular game because it doesn't deserve it, you know. It's got creative character design, it's got a decent premise, all that kind of stuff. I'm not here to do the fucking DVD content because it's not, you know, at the top of its genre. At least in this country anyway. I think it is in the East. But yeah, it is what it is as far as I'm concerned. Games like that, where their mistakes are actually being punished and are actually punishable, for me, wouldn't mind it. Would not mind it at all. Would not give a shit, you know. That's what I said to you about halfway through it when I said, hang on a minute, there's gameplay here. Because there was. They were fucking up. I capitalised on who was injured, who was out-positioned, because I know these things, I know how to do these things. It's just in a lot of the rounds that we do see when this is going on, they just get out of it by either the insta-revives from the last ciphers, the second chance mechanics that each of the characters have, or their attack-based mechanics, all that kind of stuff. It's literally a shopping list that just surrounds you in those particular rounds, and 9 times out of 10 they get out of it scot-free for playing like complete shit. That's what I don't like, because Evolve had none of that. Evolve was a skill-based ASYM, a purely skill-based ASYM. If you were shit on Monster, you died. If you were shit on Hunter, you died. That was it. You know? You had to be good at the game to actually beat it. You know? There you go, it's going on this anyway. Just wanted to do that as a video from follow-up from this morning's video. I'm not quitting, as that video probably made it out to be. You know that I was going to. I did turn it off and go on DVD for a bit tonight, and then I've come back, and this was my first game back. But yeah, that's in that particular instance, as an example, ladies and gentlemen, that's how ASYMs should be, like that. If you get them into basically a stranglehold, the team into a stranglehold like that, where they're over ambitious going for the saves and you punish it, you should get the win as the hunter. All the time. All the fucking time. Because in that particular instance, what they could do to get out of what this team hasn't, you know, what this team was just doing there, is two of them go and do fucking ciphers while all this is going on, right? Because that will make me leave then, in that instance. Because I'll have to go and look for somebody else after I've chaired the two that are there, or hide, don't run out into the open, you know. If they hide, wait out wanted order, all that kind of stuff, wait until they're not obviously revealed. I think it tells the it tells the survivors if they're actually revealed. If you're revealed, run the other fucking direction, just keep running, run the other way, you know. And obviously the other person can hide in that instance, and then they get the chair reses when I've moved away, you know, rather than just waiting behind corners, going for the second chance mechanics, the attack-based mechanics, all that kind of stuff. And obviously, as we loop again, that's sometimes they win it by doing that, you know. They thrive on their own mistakes. There it is.